younger generation suffer so much in a school system. Can you imagine the plight of the elders before us? We couldn't walk the streets. The half of the story has never been told, and no camera can hold the kind of information where, as Bob did say, how long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? The Jamaica government, when the political, not the people's defender, the other day says the government should apologize to Rasta. Of course they should have done that long time. Why you think them not make Bob Marley a hero? How can you make Bob Marley a hero when you have treated Rastafari with disdain over the years and you have not apologized? An apology would give them time now, and with the decriminalization of ganja, they will feel more comfortable now to give Bob that status. Because whether them give Bob yes or no, Bob has received that acclaim internationally. Bob is a world hero. He is a world hero. So even if Jamaica don't make him national hero, the world have him as a hero already. You know, and if the world never respect Bob and show him respect, Jamaica would not have given him this recognition. Just like Garvey. If Garvey never gets recognition overseas, Jamaica would not give him no recognition here. You know. So that is it. You know, and as we say, Jamaica, in them first 8 months, because 62 and 62 August, so September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, in them first 8 months of governance, carried out one of the most wicked attacks against Rasta in the Coral Garden massacre. Them call it an incident, we call it a massacre. It's an incident that occurred because there was a man, African-centered man, had beard, no locks, say vacant land out in Rosal, and go up in at the mountain top on these lands and start planting food. He might plant corn, cassava, banana, pumpkin, okra, little ganja, everything the Rasta man a plant. Now, when the proprietors, the overseers for the land, finds a Rasta a plant up the land. Remember, this is an occupied land. Nobody now, the Rasta man now take you away, you know. All him do, turn land that is underutilized into food for him family and for economics. When they bring the police and the police accosted this man to say you're going to have to move from off this land. The man said, no, you can't just say me have to leave, so me have my farm. How me I gonna just move everything overnight? You'd have to give me a time frame. You can't just move me instantaneously like that. Altercation ensued and shoot the Rasta man. Them shoot. This man never have locks, you know. So in our viewpoint, the police today would not say him is a Rasta man if he does have a beard. But back in the early days, there were a lot of ones with no locks but a beard. If you were not at University of the West Indies with a beard, you're a Rasta man. Once he's not a university professor with beard, and you're there street up in the ghetto with beard, you must be a Rasta. So after him leave out of the hospital, out of jail, him go back, I'm farm, and the police them come back again. And him decides to him a chop a policeman this time because it's too long this thing happen. So this altercation take place, them go to the gas station and man accost them, and boom, a gas station, them light a gas station a fire. Boop, a man get killed in the altercation. Policeman decides to war, and police and those factions now start war. The big news on the radio is that Rasta and police at war in a Coral Garden. So Buster Man to just go out of order. Buster Man to fly a helicopter go down there and say right now if the man to go be a lockup can't hold them, then Bogill Cemetery will hold them. So if the jail full up, the cemetery now go full, you know. Just go kill them and go bury them up there. That was from a prime minister. Now if a prime minister advocate genocide on the citizens of his country, a particular group of people that are citizens of the country, and you are telling the police them if the man to go be a lockup can't hold them, the prisoner, the cemetery will hold them, Bogill Cemetery will hold them. So it's like every person in Jamaica was given the right to accost, to maim, to chop, to kill a Rasta man. Once you see him with a beard and him and a professor up at university, beat him, stone him, rope him up till police come. If you even kill him, no problem. Similar to what happened in Dominica. You know, in Dominica they had a law passed by Patrick John, the then Prime Minister. The then Prime Minister. Okay. They call it the Dread Act of 1974. The Dread Act. That was in law in Dominica, you know. Hear what the Dread Act say. That class of people classified as hippies, that class of people classified as Rastafarians, any person, citizen of Dominica, you can arrest them, maim them, kill them, anything you want to with them. That was a law in Dominica. And I think they got that from this draconian way Jamaicans treated Rasta. You know, because in the Coral Garden incident, even though it was not law, they said any person seen with locks during that time, the citizens had a right. So people just say, oh, there, see one there come, back him up. They used to call Black. Oh gosh, man. So people just run out by you with machete and enough of them are come. Machete and stick. And you get beaten and stoned at the same time. When them lock up Rastaman in a Montego Bay and bring them go to the police station, one Rastaman say, you know, the water hose where the fireman them use, we have the heavy iron down there. Them just turn on the water and start use the hose and tie up the rest of them on the ground, you know, and start swing the hose, you know. So when you get that licking on your face with all one of them heavy iron, you know, the water run out and I wash the blood in the gutter at the same time, you know. And I saw eyewitness who are not Rastas could tell you what happened in Montego Bay at the Barnett Street lockup. The same place where them killed the youth for the spliff the other day, which caused a big uproar. So Coral Garden was one of the most terrible incidents. There was a Rasta man in St. Thomas. Look how far St. Thomas is from Coral Garden. Him come out to sell him produce in a St. Thomas market. And a policeman see him and say, Rasta man, you know here, what go on a Coral Garden? Rasta man said, Coral who? I think it was the name of a person. Coral who, sir? You know about Coral Garden? You know you walk down there with Rasta and police. And he must say, no, sir, just farm me, just come out to come sell and to buy things, go back. He said the policeman take him button. It's John Maxwell, our radio journalist, saying this now, you know. The policeman give the Rasta man a lick with a button. Every teeth in his mouth. Him spit them out from the front. I grow. St. Thomas is from St. James. And that man, innocent. He was only guilty because he's a Rasta man. And a government of Jamaica gave the rights to citizens to do that to Rastafari, 1963. And you know when it happened? Holy Thursday.
Holy Thursday.
Going into what then call Good Friday. So we terminate. So we say, oh, the same way them plan and crucify Christ, them do it to the Rasta man. Because the Christ was a dreadlocks Nazarene as well as his disciples. So they do it to the just man and they come do it to we again. So Rasta equate the same thing at the same time happening to them. It happened before. So Coral Garden was no simple thing. It was one of the worst incident that took place in Jamaica. We call it the most heinous crime against humanity, against Rasta, was carried out under the leadership of Bustamante. You Shearer, him said the same thing to anyway. You see 2 and 3 of them gather, shoot first, then ask question after. How can any leader of a country do these things? You know, so when we talk about Rastafari, we say Rastafari has been through the worst any Jamaican could have faced under a brutal system. So today when we look and see where Rasta reach, the other day there was a senior crime fighter named Inspector Steve Brown. He was the head of one of them crime fighting group. He said, if Jamaica had more Rastafarians, the spate of violence the country is experiencing would not have been. And when we hear the statement, we say, wow, At least, so this morning the judge was here with her police officers. We have to make them know because they're youngsters. Them probably never been born in Coral Garden. They would not have known. These police officers don't know that their superiors in their training back then. The image on the shooting range was the image of a Rasta man. When the guard dogs company had trained them police dog and thing for the police them, what kind of image you think them train them with? A dreadlock image. Same way them condition the mind of the police them against Rasta. So our story cannot be taped on camera to get the essence. You might be able to get the essence of it, but you will never hear the full story because camera chip I got done, tape I got run out. I mean, computer ink all done, and everything. Printer can't print our thing. Our story will go on from generation to generation. The only thing we want to see right now happening is just that the movement now for set itself on a nice economic standpoint. Many of us have gone out of the barrel when it comes to the economic depression, you know. Some of us have gone out, like many of our reggae exponents have found a way through the music. But you see, those who earn the money, they find different company. Them don't associate again with the grassroots. Many of them gone because like somebody feel like, boy, if me start make the money and stay amongst the poor, then the poor might want to get too much help from me and me might end up get poor too. So them just gone away from you. Them no longer associate with you. So the movement is still in economic decadence. Spiritually, we are, I would say, we are true Christians. In the true sense of the word, followers of the Messiah, followers of Christ. The Rastaman exemplify. Because when you talk about the Bible, if the Bible says no eat pork, Rasta nah yummy. And if the Bible says no yam shrimps and lobster and crab and worm and them things, we not eat it. The Bible says, behold, I have given you every herb, so we eat natural food.
I see you're having your food here.
This is Ital.
Ital food.
No meat. Tastes excellent.
Great.
A lot of beans, rice and peas, veggie, tomato, cabbage. It's my kind of food.
Okay, so how was the lecture from the university lecture here from Ras?
Very educational. I learned a lot. And I'm gonna
learn more about your culture by just
definitely, and I'm gonna look more into it.
Okay, great. And thanks for coming. How was
No
the work
problem.
here with OID?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
A lot of work?
I did triage and a lot of people high blood pressure that they didn't know about. Which is good. Educate people on their, their health.
Great.
It's awesome.